Alright, so now we're gonna... I guess should I do an intro? I think I forgot to do an intro last time. So, this is your boy, Kenshin. I think that's how people talk these days. Continuing our FTB Interactions. I guess you can't see it up here. 1.12.2. Except for the Minecraft version. Playthrough. Last episode, we set up our kilns and our quest to get a builder's wand. So I extended this a little bit so I'd have 24 of them just so that it's a little easier to, like, you know, mass produce stuff. So if I want a whole bunch of charcoal, I can just do that. Toss this extra wood in here. Leave this charcoal for later. But now I want to get into alchemy. And to do that, I need this stuff called infinity dust. And we have another quest to pick up. Don't know if I need a signal conversion kit. So infinity dust. Left click flint on bedrock. And if we remember, there's bedrock under our platform. This consumes, technically it says 4 levels, but it actually means it consumes 4 experience. It consumes 4 of those little EXP pips, so it's not that much. And it basically destroys the flint. So there's that scavenge. Scavenge. So there's so 80% chance it eats our flint, and then 65% chance we get infinity dust. So I have 8 flint. We'll hope that's enough. Do I have my rudimentary shovel? I do. We're just gonna dig down to where this is, and it's just left click, boom. Alright, so we got 7 infinity dust. That's pretty good numerically. You know, we could do some expected value math there, but we won't bother. For some reason I took a purple slimy grass out of my table. So what do we do with this? Take our 2 experience levels. Technically, if I want to be like real min-maxy, I should not use these until I'm a higher level because you get more XP for being a higher level. But I don't care. Alright, arcane ashes. So this is the good stuff. So I need water, which means I need to fire my bucket. So we'll toss that in here. We'll take all these out. I need covalence dust. I need one of these wizard soul sugar ashes. So why don't we start with the covalence dust. We need tiny charcoal, sand, and infinity dust. So fortunately for us, been making charcoal. Just make a bunch. I'm going to need a lot of infinity dust. Not infinity dust, well, I need that too. I'm going to need a lot of the other stuff. I am going to start filling up my crafting table, so I forget what the inventory size in this is, but I'm going to do that. Oh, I broke these wispy things. Put it on this side. Bam. If I put this in my right hand, I can just do this. I have 2 crafting tables because I'm just going to use this one for water, and the other one I'll actually put lava in when we get there. So I was not clever enough to come up with that. Someone else did. But I like it, so I'm going to take it. The Minecraft works. I'm so sad I broke this wisp. I don't know what these are. I don't know how to get them back, but it's gone forever now. There must have been one over here too that got destroyed. Alright, so I need that covalence dust, which requires sand. And this charcoal that I made. Look at that, bam, bam, at the rough table. I should probably favorite this, I'm going to make it a lot. And I'm going to use all of my charcoal to make that, I guess. You'll also notice here it says created by chance, left clicking, and then if I hold shift, when these are in the air, so if you put them on the ground, they turn to a fine dust. Dust will hurt you if you touch it, and then when it settles, it'll spawn mobs. So basically, as this cloud is around, it'll spawn various mobs. I think I've only seen it spawn bats, silverfish, endermites, and endermen. The Endermen are annoying because they teleport you away from them instead of the other way around. Alright, so we have the covalence dust. We need ashes. I don't remember how to get this. Probably need to cook something. We smashed charcoal, which means we need more charcoal. I just turned all of our charcoal into stuff, so real quick, gonna get some wood. Remember our secret to wood. I'm just gonna plant a whole lot of stuff here. Cover that up for now. Alright, I'll just pause for this. Alright, so now we have our excess of charcoal. See how long this lasts. But again, gregtech, you have a problem, you throw more at it to reduce those bottlenecks. So now I need to smash this with a hammer, I think. Yep. I need a single sugar, which I get by grinding sugar cane. Means I need stone. Another great example of why that so well. Alright, we'll give that a second to cook. Kind of satisfying to watch it go across, but you can also see where I messed up inserting cobble. The left one should cook right around now-ish. Nope. Oh, there it goes. Right. Boop. And then I'm just gonna keep cooking this stack. Yeah, we'll do it this way. Alright. Sorry if the FPS is a little low there. Got a lot of particles going on here. Alright, I don't think I'll bother with these last 16. That in there. Okay, so I have the stone. I could make my flint mortar now. I was really hoping that would go right to that recipe and not bring me to the gregtech. Alright, and now we should be able to make... Never mind. Okay, so we'll grab our sugarcane. I do think this is a, for some reason, a directional recipe. Why are you being such a jerk about it? Okay, apparently I have to do it in that crafting table. Why not? And then this last piece, the blackened spirit, kind of interesting. So wizardry has this item burning thing where you take things, throw them in fire, wait, and they turn into other stuff. So this bone meal, we need the fishing thing. Alright, so this might take a little bit. I want a bait pot, so this increases how far your bait goes. Which I can just make with a rice slime ball. Alright, so I'll put a farm down real quick just so that I can put seeds. Alright, so I've got my chunk of farmland here. I did want to show one super painful thing, which is when, like, look at the durability of this hoe. I was able to hoe 18 blocks before it died. So, if you're gonna hoe a farm, make sure you bring a ton of blocks with you, or a ton of hoes. And then we'll toss that one to the void too. Alright, so I have my little farmland spot here. We're gonna highlight this coagulated plant ball. So check the tooltip in JEI. You'll want these balls. Use these. They save a lot of time. Basically what they do is they duplicate plants. Not fully grown plants, but you know, as close as whatever stage of growth they're at, it'll duplicate it. Can't duplicate fully grown ones because when you right click them and harvest them, So they're super powerful, and I'm gonna make a zillion of them. I think you can make them with grass. And for some reason, that can evolve. I'm gonna favorite them too. When you favorite things, so I think the default favorite key is A, and I actually leave it there. It'll store them over here in case you're wondering where that comes from. So, I don't know why you felt the need to put that there. Did I really pick up 5 of these? And this does use, like, water, and uses a surprising amount of water, so I wish this was smart enough to replace hammers as you use them. Let's see, I need more hammers. See, I used all those hammers I made. I'm gonna use all these hammers too. Alright, remember I can just shift click these into the table. And there we go. It has 8 durability, which is a weird amount, so I'm going to toss it into the abyss because it is not smart enough to not use them. Alright, so now I should have 2 stacks of plant balls. Yep. And we're going to use these to duplicate the items we got from this. And then we'll set up our little farm. But let's say I want rice. I guess this will make rice seeds. I think that's how this mod works. Yeah, it's actually addition. But I can right click it and I get more. See, and it just kind of puts them in randomly. I don't need a ton of rice crop, so I'm just going to get 1 row of these. And I'm pretty sure I have seen YouTube headlines that say things like, plant your things in rows because they'll grow faster. So we're going to, I do it because it's aesthetically pleasing, but we're going to do it because it's functional too, I suppose. Alright, get some wood. I want a chest to store some of this stuff in. I don't care so much about the seeds because I know this thing over here is going to continuously generate seeds, but take 9 of these, take our pumpkin seeds, plant those. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. I like to grow my melons and pumpkins next to each other. I am going to use a plant ball on that. Perfect. Oh no. Okay. Alright. I'm going to keep using plant balls on these, but there we go. That will just destroy. Oh, okay. Now you're going to drop them. I don't know why I didn't feel like dropping those before, but whatever. I'm using a pickaxe? Seriously? Used a pickaxe to get those back? So just a reminder, vanilla farmers, pumpkins and melons grow off to the side, so you need a spot adjacent to them that they can grow onto. So these could potentially spawn here or here. They might grow onto this, but I'll just put plants there so that it doesn't. Again, we'll put this back. So lotus seed, that is, oh good, we have 9 of them. These are interesting. So lotus seeds grow into lotus plants. Or lotus flowers, which you can eat to gain experience. So it's an interesting agricultural way of growing your level. These are grass seeds, which you know, self-explanatory. You plant, it turns into grass. That'll spread. What else do we got? Got single chili pepper seed. I want to see which of these will be actually useful as like a food. I think lettuce is useful. We need canola. We do need chamomile for some other stuff. An apple orchard would be nice. Yeah, I'll make an orchard behind our food. Yeah, I'll make the orchard. I'll do it later. I'll do it later. Oh, cotton. Cotton's super important. Cotton will probably get its own. It's so important. I will actually do it later. I do need fruit. I need to make bait for traps. Oh, we can use this for traps. Right. Now I should make an elevated thing for traps. Ugh. Alright. I'm gonna remember why we're doing this. That's what we're gonna do. Okay, we need the arcane ashes. There's some rate limiting thing with the spirit, right? I need bone meal. The bait pot, which required a slime ball, technically. So while I make that, I do need to make the strainer, the fisherman's strainer, right? So I need a net. I do have wine left over. So take this back. That there, we'll make that. 2 of those. That up to there. I don't have my sugar cane. Once all of this is a little more established, once I have my building wand, I'll go and really opt into farming. It's so much block placement that I don't want to preset it. Alright, how else can I get bones? I'm gonna need a murder room. So, let me think about a murder room. You know, which is stone. Would be a nice. Why don't we do a little building while we wait? I'm not a super great builder, mostly because I don't care enough. Not copy this one. Oh, okay, there we go. Oh, that's interesting. They grew fully grown. What mod is this? Plants. Oh, love that. I wonder if I can convert these into nope. I don't like the plant's pineapple. Pam's has its own pineapple that's a little more intuitive. There we go. There, so I'll put the pineapple there. I did want to grow the canola. Alright, let's put these down. 1, 2, 3. 3. The can. This is a rustic plant, so harvesting these is annoying because you have to break them. You can't just right-click them to get them back. Those there. I do have to rely on RNG because the plant balls just make it an AoE around it, an area around it. I can use these on like grass and vivid grass to get things from the plants mod. So at plants. Well, okay, let me do that. At plants. If you use the at sign, you can search by mod. Which are not phenomenally useful. So the only thing I would really use these for is that you can turn them into dye. And if you have the dye you want, you can use the plant ball to get more of that specific dye. Plant balls are incredible, and I'm definitely going to use a lot of them. Alright, so back to the building plan. So if I get more cobblestone, there's a warning in here. Oh, that gave me a hoe and a worm. Oh, I like worms. What I should do for my farms is I should put out the farm, grow grass on it, and then hoe it, because when you hoe grass, you can get these actually addition worms, And the worms are super powerful because they let you accelerate growth. So you plant them on the farmland and they grow crops faster in 3x3 around them. So they're adjacent blocks. All right. I'm going to use, what do we want for these? I don't know what these different blocks. I wish I had the smart chisel. We'll use slanted. Why not? We'll use slanted blocks for this thing that we're going. These are the ones I already chiseled. Why don't we compare slanted and zag? So there's a warning here that when you summon creatures with infinity dust, keep cobblestone away because it'll anger the endermites, make them very difficult to kill. So I'm gonna chisel all my cobblestone, which is why I have all this chiseled cobblestone around because it's different than vanilla cobblestone. Right. So let's first just see what that looks like. Okay, interesting. Versus that. Ooh, I like this one actually. One looks more like a floor to me though. Oh shit. Okay, that's gonna be annoying. Alright, so let's set our home here. I didn't think they would break all of them. We have to go down there. Alright, so this is what happens when you fall into the void. You'll notice that there's a skull over there, and I think I need to touch that while shifting over it. So I'm gonna hope that I can just, it looks like it's over 2, maybe 3 blocks. We're just gonna jump at it. And then if we're lucky, we can climb up the waterfall back. Nope, not lucky. All right, and then we're gonna teleport home. So that's definitely cheating. If I did not have the cheats on, then we would have had a 5-second delay on teleporting, which is not enough time to not die. And notice that when you die, you get this no appetite buff, so I can't eat for, I think it's a minute or a minute and a half after rezzing. But good to know that all the chisel cobblestone is the same to alt mine. Alright, so we're gonna put, which one is it? Bag? Yeah, I think no, the slanted looked more like a so we're gonna get more of that. Ooh, what's circular? Oh. This one I like too. Slanted, there it is. Right, so we're gonna make a mob here. A large-ish box, I guess. Oh, and now that we have our appetite back, we can show you why taking damage in this mod is terrible. And that is because you don't heal from food. You heal from these healing salves and band-aids and items that you craft. Which I thought would be annoying, and it's only annoying if you're running from a monster and it wants to kill you. It's not so bad if you're trying to top yourself up because it does heal faster and more reliably than food. It's just annoying because it consumes a resource. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One odd number because door. Alright, perfect. And how fancy do I want to make this? Maybe we'll give it a little shape. So, chisel some walls for it. Use bricks. I like bricks. They're probably the most solid wall I get. Oops. God, I wish I had my building wand. Alright. Do that. That. Now what's going to be weird here is that I'm not going to put a roof on this. Because I don't want... if Endermen spawn in here and it's raining, it'll kill them for me. I don't want to fight Endermen. They're not fun to kill. Well, there's this wall back one. Notice I'm not using my rudimentary pickaxe. I have upgraded to a flint pickaxe, which, you know, is what the rudimentary pickaxe was made of. But for some reason, this is better. Alright, I think I can get column, can I? Imagining that? Get branch. Really thought one pillar. Oh yeah, there we go. Oh, I can't put. Yeah, I'll just shorten it. I don't think Enderman can fit in. Maybe it's just spawning. Alright, I almost certainly have the thing that I set up for the right one. No. Probably chiseled them like an idiot. Alright, give me the bricks. Boom, 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 boom. Spooky. That looks awful. I hate it. Alright, but we'll allow it. No, it has to be dark in here for stuff to spawn, right? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we'll just cover it. Alright. Notice that we have like advanced darkness. So when it is dark, it is dark. Break this? Can. Alright, so this will be our little murder hole. Hopefully it's where monsters go to die and not where Kenshin goes to die. I think this will look less stupid if it's a little taller. That's why I left 2 of these. There we go. It does look less stupid. And if I gave it a second level and some siding here, it might even be not so bad. Depth to it. Anyways, I'm committed. All right, that's good. That's good enough. All right, let's see. Do I have some rice? Almost. So if I grew this one right now, copied it with a plant fall at 85%, I would have a whole bunch of 85% rice. But whatever. I have string. Why do I have string? 16 sounds like a quest reward amount of string. Put my twine back in here. Organize this. I don't want my stone. Don't need my dirt. Don't need these stone rods. Need to find a place for food. Alright, there we go. Let's do this thing with the infinity dust. So I'm going to put this on the ground. It's going to glowy, glowy, sparkle, sparkle. And while that does that, I'm going to make a sword so I have something to kill things with. Oh, I am very injured. Sneezed. No, it's okay, baby. Oh, while that happens, I'm gonna go away, full waypoint menu, delete this, hide my forever shame, and then hope. Why is that happening here? Alright, okay, we have a rice now. Drop rice seed, which I'll just put in there since it's dropping seed. That's gonna be annoying. Hear anything yet, so let's keep waiting. So the rice we can turn into rice slime balls. Get one more clay bucket. Technically I should get 2 more so that I have some, but I'm gonna keep an eye on my mini-map over there to see if any entities spawn. I don't know if hostile mobs show up on the map or not. The purple things that showed up there, if you were watching, were experience. I don't hear anything. The mobs are not quiet when they spawn. Alright, let's make that bait bucket. Bait pot. Now I need more nets. Which I can get. Fine. Ooh, I can just shift clip them out of that. That's very nice. Alright, and there we go. So, now we'll put one in there. One in there. We'll take our base supply. Put half in there. Half in there, and that'll get us bone eventually. So, highly recommend doing the scale up for this. You do have to watch these because they lose durability. Once you get one of each seed from the survivalist trainer, they're not super important, but the dense ones, which have already broken, so I'll get more of those, are pretty useful, so I do want to make sure I stay on top of those. Alright, now how do I get this stuff? That. Perfect, then we throw the extra one into the abyss. Now I want to do that. And then I don't have any stick. Excellent. There we go. There we go. I got this crystal hoe as a quest reward. It is definitely the best hoe we will have for a while. But sadly, we will use it all up eventually. Wow, nothing spawned from that. These aren't very expensive, so it's fine to just keep tossing them in there. Let's see, we should have a bone coming soon. What else can I do? I can make traps, right? Alright. I was hoping to have the bone meal by now, but I'm already distracted as one does. So while we wait for that, I'll set up the trap land. See, let's put this in building materials, extra stuff. Cobble. Hopefully that's enough. Alright, so we'll put them here. So I'm just gonna pre-build a little bit while I wait for that one cobble, for that one bone, and then this episode and get to the next one. We're hitting that 35 mark, which I really don't want to go past. Oh, Enderman. Okay, alright, alright, well, this is the story of how I die to an Enderman. Probably. Okay, I was hoping it would rain. YOLO. Yep, that's what I expected. Looks like no sir, because we should keep going. There we go, and we got an ender pearl, which we definitely want. Ender pearls are super valuable to us. Alright, I'm pretty sure mobs spawned by infinity dust despawn, so we do want to kill whatever this guy in here is. It's a bat. It's a fucking bat. Oh, pardon my language. I think I'm allowed to swear once. Alright. Excellent. Excellent. And okay, we don't have bone meal. We'll just come back with the bone meal next episode. I feel bad teasing. What even happened in this episode? We did some mob and some farming. Alright. We'll see you guys next time. We'll come back with some magic. I'll make sure to have the bone and a spot for my trap set up. See you next time.